Alright, well, I haven't played this game in a hot minute. The finals. The finals used to be, it was kind of interesting on launch. Interesting concept. It had a lot of problems. It almost felt like a really rough beta more than anything else. It had a lot of issues, a lot of small things like balance problems and what have you. The main thing was like the rank system was just terrible. They should not have launched with the rank system. There just shouldn't have been a rank system there at launch because it was so bad to the point where it just like wasn't worth playing. But they recently released their second season here. They just did their typical like update, right? Do your quarterly or what would you call like 2 updates a year? Not quarterly. Half a year update? I don't know. Anyways, they did like their seasonal update. Um and they fixed a bunch of things. They did some new guns. There's like a FAMAS now. Apparently it sucks. There's a KS-23. It's a really cool gun in real life. It's like a Russian shotgun that shoots like it's like fucking 6 gauge or something like that. Gauges, by the way, a smaller number equals larger round. So like 10 gauge is larger than 12 gauge, for instance. Um, this thing shoots, I think, like 8 gauge, if I remember right. It was really interesting history with this gun here, from what I remember. It's been a while since I've looked into it, or watched any videos on it, but it's like it was like the Russians had a bunch of anti-aircraft guns, like barrels for anti-aircraft guns, and they weren't like they were too smooth. They're just like, yeah, we can't use these. So what do we do with all these anti-aircraft barrels? And it was like, comrade, I know. Turn them into shotguns. No, that's what they did. They made a bunch of shotguns with giant anti-aircraft barrels, and the rounds for these things are enormous. If you ever get a chance, I'd look up a video of the KS-23. There's a guy in America who, because I don't think there's any like official ones in America. Any official ones in America are like Russian-made ones. There might be somewhere. I think they're very rare though. But there's some guy who basically like recreated one, some like gunsmith who did it, and it's a very very cool weapon. Interesting little history there. And then they gave the light a Beretta burst fire, little Beretta 93, I guess. Is that what? That also sucks. Yeah, so all the new guns just kind of suck. The KS-23 shoots slugs in this game, and it has high arena damage. Oh, I guess that's like it can blow through walls. Okay. It shoots slugs, and they're actually like a projectile, like in the world, so you have to like kind of lead your targets and whatnot. And I've heard mixed things. I think that apparently the Lewis gun is still just like the best gun to like the go-to. Same with the SA-1216. They tried to like nerf the Lewis gun. They tried to make it so it was a little more unstable, but my understanding is like the first 20 shots are like pretty stable. So you just have to like shoot in bursts of like 20. They tried to like buff the M60, but it's like the opposite. Like the M60's like first 20 shots are just out of control, and then apparently it becomes more stable, its recoil pattern. But it's just like, well, you can just shoot 20 shots at the wall and then just try to move on to target after they just die. It seems silly. It's a weird way of balancing that gun. They nerfed the AK at FCAR a little bit in terms of like range, which I think is supposed to be like the FAMAS is supposed to be like a more long range assault rifle. The FAMAS I hear is like okay. It's not like terrible, but it's just like another like you're still just using the FCAR is what I've read, and nobody cares about light. What else have they done here? So they fixed rank. There's like they added custom matches, which is really interesting. I wonder if any esports shenanigans will kind of come out of this game now, because they have custom matches, so people can actually like compete and whatnot, which is pretty cool. So yeah, they changed the rank system. There's like actual placement games now, and there's a whole new like ranked ladder and whatnot. The rank system before was just atrocious. It was like there just wasn't a rank system, basically. It would just give you teammates of like any skill level. and it was just bad. Like I don't really know what else to say. It was just really really bad. It was the reason I stopped playing because it was just like you couldn't like every time you queued up, it was like you were against like a 3 stack who were like really sweaty, and then you just had like two like people who have never played this video game before. It's like their first ranked game on your team, and they just had no idea what was happening, what they were doing, where they were going. And I was just like, well, this is stupid. Like, what am I doing here? You know, it's like, why am I playing this? And I know like the argument that I saw a lot of people make that doesn't it doesn't make any sense, doesn't really pan out, is that like you know, it's like, well, every ranked game is you get bad teammates. So it's just like, no, this game is there's something about this game that just was like way worse. Because I played a lot of ranked Overwatch solo queue, and I played a lot of ranked Rainbow Six back in the day solo queue. Those both those games was before I was streaming on YouTube here. I streamed a lot of that on Twitch. So I have a lot of clips from those days. Some funny stuff. But yeah, those games I never really had that problem because it placed you with people who were around your rank, right, around your MMR. So it was like, yeah, you would sometimes get bad teammates, people who are uncooperative or whatever. I mean, that's just always going to happen. But a lot of the times you'd at least get people around your skill, at least what the game deemed your skill to be, and yeah, you'd get better quality games, you know. Compared to the way the rank system used to work in this, where it was a fucking free-for-all. So, well, apparently this is like a 5-minute queue. Jesus, better queue up, I guess. There's also a new payload mode they added. Is that in here? Yeah, power shift. It's like there's it's like the Overwatch 2 payload mode, where shit, I better shit. What does my other medium have? It also has healing beam. I mean, I guess so. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. So they got rid of. I guess I'll get to that in a second. They got rid of recon senses, the wall hacks. They just deleted that from the game. That was probably a good move. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the payload mode. It's like the Overwatch 2 payload, where there's like one payload cart. It's kind of like you're playing tug of war instead of like the traditional like attack defend TF2 style payload. I say TF2 style, but I'm pretty sure there was other games before that. I think RTCW was doing payload shit, like escort stuff before TF2 was, but TF2 is probably the game most people recognize payload from. Yeah, so they added a new payload mode in, which looks pretty cool. Kind of unique because the payload cart like crashes through all the buildings and stuff, which is actually kind of cool. One thing that I don't like is that the normal like put the box in the fucking thing, put the box in the slot mode or whatever the hell it's called, the money mode, is that like the destruction doesn't really like, if the destruction wasn't there, I don't think a lot would change. That was kind of one complaint I had before with this game, is like the destruction wasn't like, medium basically had no way to interact with the destruction. Medium does have a tool now to interact with the destruction, but previously medium did not have any tools to interact with the destruction. It was only light who had a breaching charge, and then heavy had like RPG and a C4. But yeah, it was kind of like, it just felt like the destruction was like taking a back seat. Like the mode doesn't really, I mean, you could do things like you can like blow the floor out and have the box drop through, but it just it felt like if you didn't have like, especially when like triple medium was the meta, if you didn't have like the tools to interact with the destruction, you just weren't doing it. You know, there's a lot of games where I was playing medium and it's just like, well, I don't have any way to blow through this wall here, so I mean just I'm treating the game as if there's no destruction. So shit. I should go look at my audio settings. Make sure those are correct. I don't think any of the settings got reset, but we'll check in a second. We're just gonna play medium, so I really have to think about what we're doing. That was new. A little excessive.
Goddamn, I didn't think I was gonna be able to find a match. She was taking forever.
Okay, I think we should be alright then. Push talk. Should be good here. Close that. Fellas wanna go to 1. Wanna go to 1. What the fuck was that noise? Christ. Alright, I'll just do all the work. It's alright by me. Probably should take some high ground here. Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel as sweaty as it did last time I played, that's for sure.
Oh, teammates, where the fuck are you?
One of us dropped down and I'm up here.
Yeah, I was next to the box and I got jumped by 2 guys with riot shields.
Yeah, well, that's why I went to take high ground. I don't want that to happen to me. That's alright. We'll repush. Challenge orange here on B.
We got pink over here too.
Pink. Alright, well, let's back up. Let's get each other up and we'll push in.
Oh, dude, he's one shot.
Yeah, you went a little too deep there.
We can't just hang around and not do anything.
Yeah, we can't push together solo though. We gotta stay together, you know.
No, but if we push together, it'd be great. Yo, homie with the grenade launcher, man. Stick with me, dude. We fucking get some kills. Oh, he coined. Alright, whatever. Stick together with us, man. We can fucking get some kills, bro. I got the assist. Stuck on some fucking goo. What the fuck?
Oh, these guys are real bad. That's not good. Okay, well, I can see not much has changed here in the finals. They're still kind of giving you, you know, these guys. We've done no damage. We're using grenade launchers. That's the thing. I saw a post on that the other day. Is like,
Nope, that sucks. Man, oh my god, this is a warm-up game.
Oh, this is a warm-up game. I don't know what you guys are doing over there. We just go over here, cut them off.
It's second floor. He stun gunned me, and then he ran off.
One guy ran off by himself, and then...
Oh my god.
That's
Like
rough.
ass right now.
Yeah, he's bad. Jesus. Up on the roof.
Yep, I saw him.
He's just shooting all over the place.
I got killed by the mine.
Yeah, these guys seem like they're pretty coordinated. Also, just, you know, these guys can't do any damage. Who does that? Yeah, I saw an interesting post earlier. I mean, this match is kind of a wash. It's alright. It's better teammates next game. That was like talking about how like a lot of the guns in this game just kind of suck. They're just like, you know, they have a really high skill ceiling for not much reward, and it takes a really skilled player to use them. I think the grenade launcher falls into that category of just like, it just, I don't know, it doesn't work for most people.
Hold up. Where's this next vault for me? Both over there. What in the fuck was that?
Sound like an A10 Warthog or some shit.
I know. Why can't I fucking play this game right now? I got one down there. Ah, we traded. Well, I killed him and then I killed myself. So that works out. He didn't get the kill. I really hate what they've done with defibs.
Just have to eat ourselves in here a little bit, huh?
Damn.
Unfortunate.
Nice try.
It's rough. What was I saying? Yeah, let's go to the main menu here. I don't know why they needed to show me like the stores. I hope that like isn't every game you play they show me like the fucking battle pass thing. That's really annoying. Don't need that kind of advertisement. Yeah, so that's kind of what this is like the same problem I was having last time. At least one of these guys was on the mic, but it's just like, bro, you're like trying to run at these people with a grenade launcher. Like, that's not... I've seen a few good grenade launcher players, but again, it's just a really high skill ceiling weapon for like, there's just for like not real any like benefit. Like, you could do like just way better if, if you just use one of the assault rifles, you know what I mean? I guess that's kind of my problem with like some of these weapons in this game. Is like the sword, the hammer, like the knives, like all this stuff is just like really, really high skill ceiling for a weapon that isn't like any better than just using the F-car. And I just, yeah, I don't know. It's rough because then you get the people who are like, I'm gonna play the grenade launcher. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get that grenade launcher, and it's just like, okay, dude. Well, the problem is you've done less than 1,000 damage this entire game, and I mean I'm not doing that hot. You know, I did like 5-6K or whatever, but it's just like, you know, I'm no pro, but at least I'm putting out the damage, and you're over there like missing grenade launcher. You're just shooting grenades. Like, the dude was like, it was like in Predator. You never like the first Predator movie when when the Predator kills I think it's Shane Black's character, Hawkins. He kills him, and then fucking Mac chases him in the jungle, right? Oh no, he kills he kills Jesse Ventura, Blaine. And then Mac chases him in the jungle, and he gets the minigun. They're all shooting, you know, it's the part, it's like the fucking clearing the jungle, where they all just fucking, it's like a 30 seconds of sustained fire into the jungle, and they're just shooting all over the place trying to hit the Predator. It's like that dude with the grenade launcher. It's like, he's in Predator, just shooting all over the place, looking for the invisible lights. It's like, dude, you just, I don't know what you're doing over there. You gotta cut that out. I think light is probably a little too powerful now that they got rid of recon sense. There needs to be probably a counter, or they got to really tone down invisibility. I think that's going to probably become a problem. I saw a few people posting about that. I don't think overpowered, because light still just melts really fast if they're ever caught out of invisibility. But I don't think the light invisibility thing's very fun. Like, I'd rather light be based on like movement. Like, invisibility should be a really low skill, like, not super great playstyle. You know, like, there are some interesting changes to invisibility I've seen people suggest. Things like, having light basically, like, if you get hit, you have like every time you get hit, you have a delay before you can activate your cloak. Is kind of what I was seeing. I guess I should buy some of these weapons just so I have them, so I can earn more of these stupid points. The FAMAS. I think the FAMAS has like been phased out of the French military. It's still an iconic firearm, but I think for a while they're using like 416s, if I remember right. I don't think they use FAMASs anymore, or haven't for a while. The gun's pretty old. I think a lot of people don't realize, like, this is like a side tangent, this has nothing to do with the finals, but I don't think people realize like how old some of the guns that like they're really familiar with actually are. Guns like the FAMAS and the AUG and stuff like that. Like, some of these guns are really old. Just in terms of like when they were first like invented, kind of made, like 50s and 60s. You know, like 70s and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, weird side tangent, I guess. Anyways, what was I saying? I'm a light. Yeah, light. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. But the invisibility thing seems really annoying. I don't think it's a good solution to like lights, like what light's place in this game is, or at least like if it's going to be a play style for light, like to just run around invisibility with like no real counter to it. I think they need to maybe increase the noise of the invisibility and then add in like that that delay before you can like re-invis. So it's like you get hit, you can't just immediately re-invis because it's there should be like a, you know, if somebody's like successfully tracking you, it's like you can't use invis at that point. You gotta find some cover. I think that would be a good like good middle ground. Oh. What else? The dematerializer isn't that great. It was hard to shoot through that thing because it doesn't like just make the environment. That's the new so everyone got new gadgets. I don't think I mentioned that earlier, did I? The light, or the so in place of recon sense, medium's got the dematerializer, which it basically just like it creates like a little see-through area. That's why I was shooting through in that roof. Creates a little see-through area on the roof, or like in walls and stuff that you can shoot through. But I guess it's like very like it has like a weird filter on it, so it's like hard to kind of see through it. You can also just like pass through it too, which is kind of neat. Just like a silent way, and it gives mediums some kind of way to interact with like the destructibility in this game, which is kind of nice. Light got the gateway, which seems really strong. It's like a portal. So it's like, in theory, you can like move the box like safely out of cover and stuff. That actually seems really powerful. They also moved they moved something. I think the tracking dart and the sonar grenade to light, which was actually I think I made that suggestion. If you go back and watch the VODs, that they should move like all the like recon stuff to the light class and have them be kind of like the information gatherer of the team, you know, throwing out sonar grenades and shooting tracking darts and stuff. But I guess that kind of clashes with like the whole like people want to use like the dash and zip around and be really fast. So I don't know, maybe. I remember the tracking dart not being that great. I don't think they changed it at all. I think it's just as is. The sonar grenade was okay. They probably need to like up the range maybe. I don't know. But yeah, they did take away a lot from medium. I think medium's still just going to be really strong though because of the like the FCAR. Like just having like an assault rifle, like a good like mid-range weapon is like kind of insane. It's kind of crazy. You just like, because you just beam people down from really far away when like, you know, you run into some heavy who has like a shotgun or something. You just have range on them. There's not much you can do. Same with lights. Like you just win those range fights against them. You just melt them. But yeah, they did take away, I guess, like movement utility they still have on medium. I almost feel like they should like switch it around. Like it almost feels like the light should have been the movement character, and then maybe have like medium just be full on support with like the tracking dart and stuff. But I guess medium would maybe just be really bad then. I don't know. I guess defibs are still really strong. Same with APS, and the assault rifles are really good, but. Healing beam too. I don't think they nerfed the healing beam at all. I think the healing beam is still like really strong. You could do like the little Venn diagram. But I've been keeping up with like all the patch notes, so damn, this is a long fucking queue. Oh, there we go. I was about to get up and AFK for a second. Yeah, actually, funny enough, a few days ago, I tried to play this with some friends. Just like, we were just looking for something different to play instead of Hell Let Loose. And we queued up for like just an unranked tournament in the morning, and we waited like 5 minutes and couldn't find a game. I still think that like the ranked tournament should be less players. Like there should only be 3 rounds instead of 4. I don't really see the benefit to that 4th round. Like I don't see, like it doesn't It doesn't change any for like you as an individual. It doesn't change anything. Like you don't like you're still playing. I mean, the only thing it changes for you is that there's like one extra round to play, right? It doesn't really change anything besides that though. Like the games are still like 4 teams of 3, but instead of being 40 players, it's just like far less than that. Oh no. Well, he doesn't have a sniper rifle. That's something. How's it going, fellas? What you guys doing? Good talk. It's cool that you can see people's ranks now. I like that. It's pretty nice. They're all unranked here. That might be why these games are taking long. Because it's just kind of like, well, I guess it's throwing ranked people in here too. Maybe it's just trying to find like, there's like a bronze guy, and I think that's either silver or platinum. I can't tell. These guys are trying to go. Buddy. This is a new variant of Monaco, the sunset one. I don't know when they added this shit. New to me, anyways. On the roof above the vault, there's one. Drop. Oh, what? Hate the movement in this game. I got purple team's heavy down. Shit, you guys are almost dead. Heavy down. Full wipe. Work. Oh, these are the portals here. Oh, you gotta hit use. I don't like that. That doesn't feel good. That really doesn't feel good. I get why they did that, but man, that feels bad. It's F to pick those up. One down for purple. One of them pushed us. Oh, wow. That guy 2-hit me. Holy shit. I went from full to 0 in like 1 second. Jesus. I wonder, does he have the slug? He had to have the auto shotgun, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he just fucking, I just exploded into, like, why would you use the slugs when the fucking auto shotgun could do that? It's so ridiculous. At least I think he had the auto shotgun. Maybe, I mean, that might have been the slug. I couldn't really tell. It seemed like he was shooting pretty fast, though. I know the slug's shotgun is supposed to shoot pretty slow. Purple back yet? Purple's back. I'm sure they spawn like right on top of us. Oh. those guys came from. There's two teams over there now. It's pink and purple. I'd run away from that, buddy. This dude's playing Metal Gear Solid. It's got a FAMAS and everything. But yeah, they changed defib to have there be like a slight delay now. I don't know if you can shoot somebody while they're being like. Okay, that dude instantly fucking domed me. Save my boy. White. There we go. There you go. Probably should just go in the building, but that works too. His head is visible. Oh, there's the fucking. Oh, there's the flamethrower guy. That was nasty. We all just, it's just like one of those classic situations where we've all just been fighting over like nothing. It's like like purple, pink, and us were over here, just all fighting over literally nothing. There's someone coming up there. Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe that is the slug shotgun. I saw like the big old projectiles coming out of it. No, you can't. Okay. I don't know what the point of the delay is then. I guess just so they can't immediately get up and start doing stupid shit against you. Okay, that didn't work. Oh. Oh. Go up here. Okay, somebody got him. See, I wish I actually had that fucking materializer thing. I don't have like a way to get out of there, or a way to shoot down at these guys. Oh fuck! What's that noise that keeps? It's like the fucking. God, both these guys are dead. These guys are just double heavy. It's very hard to fight. God, these guys are here too. We just can't fight these double heavy guys. We don't have enough firepower for it. They just kind of shield up. I guess that's kind of the problem with light, right? It's like, you can't really like attack point with it. You're just kind of screwed. Well, that's GG. Yeah, we should have, honestly, we probably should have left and fought a different team. We just, like that purple team, we just weren't winning against. They have shields all over the place, and they have like two 2 heavy players. Yeah, see that right there, that's bullshit. Like if I'm hitting that guy, he like as long as I have a decent track on him, he should not be able to just instantly recloak like that. That's kind of horseshit. That's their dead. Okay, so just pink team left. Over there. The other teams are gonna be. Red team coming in on pink. Alright. I don't know how we got through that, but we did. Yeah, we just, I don't know, fighting those heavies up close is very difficult. I'm still wondering if at some point they're going to, if they're gonna, like, make it just so you have, like, light, medium, heavy comps. I do wonder if that's, like, the end game. I assume that's gonna be, like, the end game, kind of, like, push the red button, kind of, like, nuclear option, right? I don't like this new screen here. I think this screen is really bad. With like all the, yeah, I don't like this. This is like, just, I don't know. I like the old screen with just like the little like graphics, like vector graphics or whatever. Something about the one with having everyone's like player model be there is just weird. I'm sure it's to show off cosmetics. It's 100% to show off like more like another avenue to show off people's cosmetics, right? Oh, this guy switched to, oh, I switched to FCAR. Okay. Yeah, that FAMAS doesn't seem to be it. But yeah, I almost feel like you need like a light medium, because it's like, what do you do when you run up against those fucking heavies like that? Like we didn't really have anything against that. That fucking shotgun, like I got two. I went from like full to 0 in like a second. That was crazy. Those portals are pretty fun. Oh, we're all kind of. Nope. Okay, Jesus Christ. Holy. Almost killed that one guy just ran out of ammo. Not great path to these guys here. Dude, why did it drop? God, fucking in there. Dude, what is going on? Jesus Christ. I like threw it in the door, then it just like stopped suddenly. Oh, come back here, buddy. Let me heal you up. I forgot you could jump through these. That's... my teammate there, but that's alright. It's a legitimate strategy. Got you. Was it me or does that zip line feel longer? Just one more purple guy around here, I don't know where. cave. That's not good. I didn't know my boys just kind of took off. I was looking for like the last purple guy. We killed 2 of them. He just kind of zoomed out of there. I guess we can't really push we have a zip line. We could probably push this, but what's this? 2 lights and a heavy. We can shred those guys pretty easily. That noise is. It's just like, it sounds like the emergency broadcast fucking playing. Nah, I'm just going to kill you. I don't care if you got the thing. These boys just like, I don't know, they push in like really hard. I mean, I guess we were short on time there, but I don't get a lot of value out of my heal beam. So a lot of the time I'd just rather shoot my gun than try and like heal somebody, but it's just me, I guess. Oh, there we go. Oh shit. I got the guy who's chasing you. Christ. Yeah, that's what I thought. One below me used 1 hot hit. Got him. Shit. I like literally can't see this guy. It's so stupid. No, they gotta get rid of the invisibility. If you're gonna get rid of recon stunts, get rid of the invisibility. That needs to go. I'm sorry. It just needs to go. Give him another movement ability. Make light about movement. Get rid of the fucking invis. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I literally can't see him, and then he could just shoot me. And then if I do start shooting him, he could just like run, go invis again, and then just do it a second time. It's retarded. Yeah, invisibility. If you're gonna get rid of recon senses, invisibility also has to go. Just, I don't know, just how it is. Make light like about, you know, make the grappling hook better, make the dash better, give him like, make the portal. The portal really should be like, maybe give him like 2 charges with the portal or something. I don't know. You could do something really. I'm surprised the portal was like a gadget and not a like a special ability. So that thing's pretty cool. They could maybe give him like a personal teleport, like the one that like Sombra had from Overwatch, where like you throw like a little beacon and you just like teleport to it. Maybe I guess that's kind of similar to the dash, but. At least. That dude, I think we can kill him. Why is so far over here? Their cash out so it needs to be right next to us. Yeah, I'd rather light just be like, give light like 10 more health and then just make them be about like, like just having them like do the little invisibility thing. I think it's just like invisibility is like one of those abilities, like, it's just no fun to fight against, you know? You know, I think I mentioned this last time. I think I was playing this game, but TF2 kind of got invisibility right, where it was like you couldn't shoot from an invis state. Like you have to uncloak before you can do anything in TF2. Like in terms of attacks, you can't just like backstab out of a invis in Team Fortress 2, or like shoot out of an invis. You have to like turn your cloak off. I think these guys might be a duo. They seem kind of on top of each other. I'm not really getting any call-outs from them. They're just kind of playing together really hard. Nah, he's trying to be an idiot. Behind you. One. Oh, he's just, that guy's really gone. This other medium is not a fragger, that's for sure. This little light guy is not bad with his M14 here. Well, until that happens, he's doing okay with the M14, but this other medium guy is pretty bad. I feel like I've seen that Pookie Bear guy before when I used to play this game. I don't know. I see a lot of names. I play like Hell Let Loose, and there's just like 100 people in the server. I don't remember all the names. I see people here and there. Oh, got one more. Got like one more push. Zip. ABCs. Oh yeah, wasn't that guy in my last game? That guy lasered me. It's over anyways. Unfortunate. Yeah, they have a guy on their team who is just lasering people. Yeah, like 20 kills. That's ridiculous. I think that purple team is probably a 3-stack if I had to guess. I do wish that they would show you. So I like that you can see ranks. I think that's like a stark improvement. I like the it doesn't really the matches don't feel much more higher quality, but I do like how you can I do like the whole like placement system at least. I don't know. I'm not sure like if the ranks actually matter. I haven't played this enough to figure it out yet, but the only thing I wish is if you could see who was a 3-stack and who wasn't. Because then, like, that was one thing that Overwatch did that I thought was really good, where it was like, if you went against like a full 6-stack, it would show you like who was grouped, or like even if you just had like a 3-stack on the other team, you could see who was grouped together. Because it's a pretty big advantage coming into these games with a full stack where everyone's on voice and everyone kind of knows each other, and you have like even just a vague plan coming into the game, like, okay, I'm gonna play medium, and I'm gonna be on the heal beam, and fucking Timmy over here is gonna be on heavy, he's gonna have the shields. Having that game plan beforehand is like super huge. And then obviously being on voice and being able to do call-outs. Like, those guys didn't say a single word that whole game. I mean, I made some call-outs, but it's just like, well, I guess if they're not on the mic, I don't know if they're even listening to me. But yeah, just being able to see who was a 3-stack, because then you could kind of avoid that team. It's like, okay, we probably shouldn't push purple team, because they might just fucking destroy us. They might be like some sweaty 3-stack, and they just might run us over. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be right back. Take a quick AFK. Alright, we're back. Still looking. I mean, I guess, like, you know, this is kind of what I wanted, right? I'd rather take longer queue times and have better quality matches. I know the player numbers for this game have kind of gone back up with the Season 2 stuff. Yeah, I think Season 3 was just like, or Season 1 was a little too bare bones. I think they kind of just had to launch this game. I think it was one of those situations where it was just like, all right, we just got to, like, I don't know, it works, just send it. And then we'll just keep adding to it. I think that's kind of how Apex was, too. This game really is similar to Apex. They both had kind of a shadow drop, if you will, where they're just kind of released out there, you know, with no, like, you know, coming March 10th, the finals. You know, there was none of that. It was just like, I mean, there were hints leading up to it that, like, yeah, it was probably going to release at the Game Awards, but there was no, like, marketing push. It was just sort of like, it shipped, people played it, they really liked it. I think the difference is that Apex had it had that gambling, like, stimuli that all Battle Royale games have, and that's kind of what made them, I think, so addicting for a lot of people. You know, Battle Royale games are very similar to loot boxes and gambling, where it's just like every time you play and every time you drop in, you just don't know what you're going to get. Sometimes you drop in and you get like fucking level 3 helmet, level 3 vest, and an M4, and you just go to town on people, and you're just like invincible, you're just like the Juggernaut, and you're just like knocking people over. And then other times you drop it and you get a pair of khaki pants, and you just die instantly. And it just, I think that's like that was like one of the most addicting things about battle royales, was it was just like you never knew what you were gonna get. It was like one of the ultimate like skill equalizers, right? Because like even a skilled player, like you come in there and you get a pistol, and then like some new, you know, like lower skilled player has a fucking M4 and, you know, full armor. It's like, well, what are you gonna do? It's like, even if he misses a bunch of his shots, you still just have a pistol, and he has a really high armor. Granted, the TTK in PUBG was pretty low regardless of what weapon you were using, but still, you get the idea. It kind of bridged the skill gap. The RNG helped bridge the skill gap in a similar way to, like, low TTK games kind of bridges the skill gap, right? Where it's like, with a low TTK game, you like, no matter who you are, as long as you get the drop on somebody, you could probably kill them, even if you're just hosing them down and not being really precise with your shots. Anyways, my point is that, like, yeah, games like Apex had that kind of addictive, like, we're gonna drop into Skull Town, and maybe I'll land and I'll get like a fucking like an R99 and so like a vest and a helmet right away, and I'll just, you know, go to town on these people. Or maybe I'll drop in and get a Mozambique and die instantly. I don't think this game had quite an addictive gameplay loop. I'm still kind of like iffy on the mode. I think it's okay. I think the problem that I think a lot of people have with it, and I kind of have with it too, even in ranked, is that there's a lot of third parties. You'll often end up in a situation where just like 3 teams are fighting in one area of the map, and then like the 4th team is just like sitting on their like their objective, and they're just like watching everyone else act like idiots and just like fight over the thing, and like fight over like one box, when one of these teams could just go off and push that other team. That would be the smart move to play, the smart move there, but they just don't do that. So what are you gonna do? A lot of that is like, it works. It's not as bad when you're playing with a group, because like that would be something I would tell, like, you know, whatever group I was playing with, like, oh nope, we're getting third party, time to leave, time to leave, time to leave. You know, you just turn around, or, you know, you turn the whole bus around, you know, back the boat up. We're gonna go fight this other team. We're exiting this third party. Let these 2 idiots duke it out. But like with the randoms, you can't really do that. They just kind of like fight people, unless they're on the mic. So, which a lot of people in this game aren't, unfortunately. But yeah, the game mode I'm kind of iffy on. I want to see how that payload game mode plays. I'm probably gonna do the rest of my placement matches here, and then I'll give the payload game mode a go, and then we'll see where we're at for time. It's like, I don't want to go play more Valheim. I've played so much Valheim, but I want to keep going. Day's never finished. It's a long fucking queue. Holy shit. See, that's what I'm saying is, like, if this was like 3 rounds, you would need like, it's like half the players, because 3 rounds it's just 20 players you need, or like 24 or something like that. It's like you need like 48 players or something like that for a full-on tournament, or maybe it's just like 40. I forget how many exactly, but it's like double the amount of players for another round. So you could literally have like 2 games going for the cost of like 1 ranked game, and I really don't like that. I think that's just a mistake. It's just like, again, it doesn't like... The problem is that it just requires too many people to be queuing at the same time, and it creates situations like this, and it makes like finding even games difficult as well. Whereas if it just like was 20 players, that wouldn't be too bad. You know, the less players, the better, I guess. Or like, even if you just had like a one-off match, I would almost prefer that. Just like, I think the concept of the finals is also like the final round, not the game. I think the concept of like the final round also just is kind of flawed. I think a lot of people aren't like a big fan of it, which is why it seems like the majority player base of this game does not play tournament. It seems like a lot of them play like Quick Cash, Bank It, and now Power Shift. So I'm kind of curious, like, in the future to see what direction this game is going to go in. I'm going off on a little bit of a tangent here, but it's like... I don't think the ranked game mode, or like the tournament game... I think the in-game tournament is really cool, but I just don't know how well it works. You know, because it's like, first of all, you need a ton of players who all need to be relatively the same skill-ish. So that just inflates queue times. And then also, like, there's the whole concept of, like, the final round, which just ends up being, like, way different to every other round. I really, like, yeah, that was something, like, even when I was playing before and having a good time with friends, it felt weird. Because, like, you get to the last round and all of a sudden, like, the way you have to play the game just completely 180s. You know, deaths don't mean anything. You can just get full team wipe, it doesn't matter. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Wiping and getting wiped has like different consequences in that game mode, right? Sometimes like very, very nasty consequences, even compared to losing a bunch of money in the like the regular rounds. A lot of like abilities and stuff I think aren't as like, I think light becomes like even worse because you're in like direct combat. There's not like a lot of chaos that you can kind of use to, because I think a lot of the abilities and even the light class as a whole really benefits from the chaos of having like 4 teams on the map, right? Especially in those third-party situations, it's really hard to keep track of everybody with like the buildings crumbling and all the VFX and like, you know, the noises and everything. It's very difficult to keep track of like one little midget running around invisible. But when it's a straight 3v3, you can reliably keep track of kind of where people are, and be like, okay, there's one guy, there's 2 guys, we're missing a light, you know. It's like, especially if you're on comms and whatnot. It also becomes a more of like, I feel like there's less strategy maybe in those last rounds. It becomes very, very much like firefight focused, because there's a lot you can do in the earlier rounds. In terms of like again, you know, that's why you see those third parties, right? People go for those third parties. They, you know, they see 2 teams fight and they try to like inject themselves into that, and it's like, well, let's just clean up all these weak players and we'll take this shit. All those strategies go straight out the window in the last round. It just becomes such a different game that I don't know if I like the concept of that last round. This is a long fucking queue. I'm gonna give this to maybe like 15 minutes, or let me try re-queuing. I wonder if it like, I don't know, bugged out or something. Maybe nobody is playing this game. Those other queues weren't that long though. It was like 3 minutes and 5 minutes. It's kind of surprising this one's been taking so long. We'll give this a couple. We'll give this one like 5 minutes, let's say, and then if not, we'll try and queue up for some Power Shift, which is the payload game mode. should probably set up another... Oh, I can do it later. Set up another heavy. Oh, I already have the shotgun on this guy. Just making sure I had the shotty for the payload game mode in case I wanted to use that. Let's see, mesh shield, Lewis gun, dome shield. I know they nerfed the mesh shield and the dome shield again. I don't know why. I thought they're like after the first two nerfs, I thought they were fine, but. Anyways, what were they saying before? Let me get the guy back on. Here we go. Yes, the final rounds. I don't know. I guess I don't have anything else to say about that. Just, I'm not a big fan of it. I do think they should, like... I'm not really sure what they should do. I don't know. Part of me just wonders if this game mode has any legs, like the whole like take the thing to the thing. You know, it's just like or maybe like I mean I guess it kind of does, but maybe they just have to like rework it in a slightly different way. I don't know. Cause like part of me is almost just like, man, what if they just focused on like a 5v5, like the push game mode or whatever? That just I mean I haven't played it yet, but from what I've seen, it looks a lot of fun. It just sucks that it's like unranked, so you get in there and everyone's just kind of goofing off. I'd be curious to see what it would look like in a like a very kind of serious setting. You know, where people were playing like meta loadouts and stuff. I wonder, could you do power shift in a private match? I can't create that until all queued up. All right. I assume private match is just the regular game mode, which is what even is the regular game mode called? Is it cash out? Is that it? Bank it, quick cat. Yeah, I think it's cash out. That's what it's called. I've just been calling it like the mode where you stick the box in the thing. Cash out. I do like that they changed the background. That's I appreciate that. I was getting really sick of that like eyesore red. But again, they're really just going for that Apex thing, man. Where Apex, they change their backgrounds every season, I think. At least they used to when I was playing. I wonder, can I play the new map? Is that a... Doesn't say what maps are available. They added, that's another thing I totally didn't even mention. They added a new map. A brand new map that I have not seen yet. It's like a... It's like some fucking... It looks like something like somebody would have made like a custom map for Counter-Strike. It's like very like Vaporwave, Synthwave inspired. The buildings are kind of like plainly textured. It seems pretty interesting. I'm curious to try it out and see how it is. It looks really cool, at least. Because yeah, this whole like update is very, I guess, synthwave themed, which is pretty cool. This is taking a long ass time to fucking queue up. I think I've been waiting in queue for like nearly 20 minutes now. I don't think it's gonna happen. We'll give it another like 20 seconds here, and then we're gonna go over to power shift and we'll try that out. Okay, let's queue up for power shift. See if we can get a game mode here. I mean, even when this game was like at its worst, like the last like month or so before like this season dropped, like the player counts were still pretty high. I don't think they were like in the dirt. Steam charts. Tracking what's played. Oh, hey, here we go. Okay. Hey. I don't think the new map is in Power Shift, though. It's the only thing that kind of sucks. Just like Monaco and... I think Skyway Station, maybe? I guess one problem with ranked still too is the requirements to actually play ranked are probably still too high. I think they lowered it to like 50 matches, but oh, that guy's got a KS-23. Look at that. Lewis gun. Hit the blunt. Metal Ghost. King Bob 563. Why not just be King Bob? Like, you don't have to have those numbers there, buddy. Look at that dude with he's got a Tron outfit. The Tron, anyone remember the Tron guy? There used to be like a guy on the internet who made like his own like Tron suit. It was like years ago. It's like a very early kind of internet meme. Oh. That's why the FAMAS is kind of booty. Yeah, see, I love this. It's so cool if the cart just like goes through the fucking thing. I like that quite a bit. Oh, the fucking loser. Yeah, that's like the coolest part of this game mode is that the cart like actually just goes like it just crashes through buildings and shit. You have a limited respawn in this mode, which is nice. Yeah, my guys are not working together like at all. Those guys were like, they're set up in the fucking thing. They got like APS turrets in there. I have like the clown team, just like fucking around. Up, and there's that sniper again. Go him. I seem like all heavies. No, there's like 3 heavies in the whole like. I know he's gonna be around here somewhere. Wow, we're about to just instantly lose this, huh? I'm just looking for this fucking guy, dude. I don't know where he went. There you go, buddy. Yeah, this is embarrassing. We literally can't do anything. Yeah, this is kind of my fear with this game mode. Is I don't think it's like I think it's like a totally unranked. So just like you just get like this, just like this is one. Like this team, it feels like they're a stack. Like it really feels like these guys are like playing in like a 3 stack or something. they're just on the cart with fucking shields and barricades, and like our team has no clue what they're doing. We can't even approach the cart. There's that sniper. Oh, he's just on the roof again. Yeah, alright. Well, this kind of sucks. Alright, well, let's leave that. That was just dumb. That was just a waste of time. It was like... it felt like I was playing a 5-stack. That was crazy. They were all on the cart. They all had shields. They all had APS turrets down. And they had, like, one sniper off to the side, like, picking us off as we tried to, like, push into the cart. Well, I guess that's why Payload is designed with specific maps in mind. I still like the fact that it, like, pushes through buildings, but... yeah, I don't know. Our team, like, just couldn't get anything done. It was unfortunate. I guess, like, a lot of the equipment and stuff in this game isn't designed around Payload. I guess I'll give this, like, another couple minutes here, and then maybe I'll try Power Shift again, see if I can fight not a fucking 3-stack that's gonna just obliterate my team. And then, I might just have to call it. It seems like there's a lot of people playing right now. Because I mean, I'd rather just... I wanted to finish out all my, placement games, but... I mean, I spent 20 minutes in queue. Which is, pretty ridiculous for a game that just got, like, a big update. Check out the Steam charts. What are people playing these days? People play such... Counter-Strike 2, number 1. Respect that. Dota 2, number 2. Number 3 is PUBG. That's all Asia. Nobody here in NA plays that shit. Like, this game probably has more players than any PUBG does. PUBG is such a weird game. I feel like I could make, like, a whole, like... I don't know, I have so much to say about PUBG. It's such, like, a weird thing. It's just, like, it's so strange. Like, it was a game that was, like, on top of the world, and they just, like, gave up. They just, like, didn't care about, like, the Western market at all. They're just like, yeah, we don't care. We want that, I guess it's just, like, Asia money. I don't know, like, what region, like, I don't think, is China East Asia? West Asia? I don't know. But it's like China and Korea, it's really big. But I don't think it's big in Japan. Like some other countries kind of around that area, though. It's very popular still. And it definitely shows. Like, they definitely lean into, like, the crazy cosmetics and stuff now in PUBG. It's all just, like... That's one thing that I kind of don't like. It kind of abandoned some of its milsim roots, where it used to be like, you know, we're going to do, like, you know, uniforms that aren't crazy. It's all going to be very military inspired. And now they're just like, I don't know, people are running around with T-Rex head masks and shit on. Which is just kind of like, eh. I mean, I think the milsim aspects of PUBG made it, at least for me, a lot of fun. But I mean, I also play games like Hell Let Loose and shit, so I like that kind of stuff. I think though, once you once you introduce like all those wacky cosmetics, it's just like, well, why don't you just play Apex at that point? Well, actually, I guess you don't play Apex because controllers just run that game, so that'd be why you don't play Apex. Apex is actually right below PUBG at 200k players, 260k. Naraka Blade Point, I don't know what that is. Probably some like Asian MMO. Helldivers 2. GTA 5. Always surprised me how popular GTA is. Like, I just never got into the multiplayer. Like, I played through the campaign once for GTA 5, and then I never touched online. I don't really even know what happens in the online. I know there's like a lot of mods where people like roleplay and stuff, but like, is that all everybody's doing? Is just like they're role playing? Pal World below that. Rainbow Six still in the top 10. That's wild. I haven't played that game in a long time. And then Wallpaper Engine's number 10. TF2 is number 20. Although TF2 realistically is probably like half its player count. Half of those are probably bots at like 55,000. Damn, the finals is not even in the top 20. Where's the finals? Left 4 Dead 2, 33,000. This is based on like the current players. Oh, here it is. Number 55, 24,000 players. Let's see. Ooh, wow. That's harsh. December it was at 100K. This is average players. 60,000 in January, 24,000 in February. Last 30 days, 20,000. Still holding at 20,000, but kind of dipping. 25,000 people playing though as of an hour ago. So I don't know why. I mean, I understand they want to have like closely ranked games. They don't want you to like play. There has to be like some middle ground though. Maybe, I don't know. People just aren't really playing fucking ranked. We'll give this 10 minutes, I guess. And I'll try another payload match. Hopefully we don't just get fucking rocked. Come up against like a 5-stack who are all on voice, taking payload extremely seriously. Like, I feel like it really was, it did feel like a stack. Like, those guys had like the perfect setup. And like my team has like a guy with like a hammer. We got some other dude with like a fucking M60 just running around, or lights doing whatever. I'm doing whatever. We're just all kind of having a good time. The other team is just like sweating out there. Some fucking pub stars getting on that payload. So that was kind of wild. But yeah, I do like how it like crashes through the houses and stuff. That's pretty cool. Part of me almost wonders if like, I wonder if there's like a bubble around the cart that you couldn't shoot through. I wonder how interesting that would be. Like if there was a zone around the cart that made it so you couldn't just like stand 30 miles away and sniped into it. So you kind of had to like actually get close, and then maybe make it so you can't shoot out of the bubble either. So it's just like once you're in the bubble, you're in the bubble, and then I don't know. Maybe I also think maybe the cart needs to land at specific points. Having it just constantly be on the move is like, it's pretty hard to catch up to. Because you know the way payload maps, like thinking about TF2 for a second, the way payload maps in TF2 are designed is you have like open areas that lead to choke points, and that's just how every single payload map is. You know, more open areas, choke point. More open area, choke point. Typically, once you get past the choke point, everyone fights in the open area, and that's where you kind of push the cart through, and it's usually a lot easier because everyone's just kind of brawling, and you'll have like one or two guys on the cart, and then you'll get to another choke point, and then the cart kind of stalls at said choke point, and so you can break through. So I guess what I'm trying to say is like, with this payload mode, you kind of need those choke points, but you don't really have that because the cart's just kind of like, you know, doing loops around the map or whatever, zigzagging all over the place. There's no natural choke point to slow the cart down and let, you know, the other team who's trying to regain control of it kind of catch up. Because it was like, on that match, I went to go like find that sniper, he wasn't there, and then I was just like, okay, I guess I'll go back to the car, and it took me like a minute to get back to the cart. And then by the time I was back to the cart, the fucking sniper was on the roof again, and it was just like, oh, okay, well I guess I can't do anything because the sniper's watching the rooftops. That's another thing, is like, trying to traverse the rooftops, and you're just getting sniper's really oppressive in that mode, it feels like, because everyone's just kind of running around the map in the open. Yeah, man, this has been pretty uneventful stream, I gotta say. I don't know why this is taking so long. I mean, I guess it's just trying to find me good teammates, but man, is nobody playing? That's wild. I want to take a quick AFK. Then when I get back, if it's not done, I guess we're gonna move over to the payload mode again, and we'll give that another shot. So I'll be right back. I mean, this is insane. This is like a 30-minute queue. Because I queued for like... I don't know, I guess I queued for like, what was it? I think 14 minutes, so it was almost a 30-minute... It is a 30-minute queue. Or no, close to it, like a 25-minute queue. Between the 2 times that I queued. That's crazy. Alright. Let's go try the payload mode one more time. And then if not, maybe I'll just move over to something else. I guess this game's just fucking dead, I don't know. No one's playing this shit. That's unfortunate. Oh, well, people are playing Power Shift, because I just instantly found a fucking game. No one's playing Ranked, which is ridiculous. Like, why isn't Ranked, like, pushed more to the forefront? Like, a 20-minute queue for Ranked. Like, it shouldn't, I don't know. I think it's just goofy. Maybe that says something about the cash out game mode if people like aren't playing that, or maybe people are playing it but they're just playing quick cash. So maybe it's time to like change rank up or make it more accessible or something, because like a 20-minute queue is just unacceptable. So we'll give this another go. Hopefully we don't get fucking steamrolled again. Go heavy? I'll go heavy, why not? Just everyone here is playing light. 2 lights with sniper rifles. These guys have FAMASs, that's not good. Yeah, the FAMAS just seems bad. I want to see how the Lewis gun feels though after the change. Let's take that high ground, boys. Oh, that guy is... I gotta go kill that guy. He's like 1 hit. I don't know what happened to him. The map just consumed him. I'm gonna run into people here, maybe. There's just a light sniper somewhere. Make a new hole. This way. There we go. That turret. Yeah, this matchup feels not what I was expecting here. Don't have fucking the stacked team. Fucking payloaders. Fucking TF2. 10,000 hours on Gold Rush. Oh, fuck. I have my rocket loaded? No. Bud. Got you too. Just cleaning up. Well, now our team's kind of stacked. Oh, I didn't. Fuck. Okay, that's not good. One thing about heavy is you don't have any movement options. There's a light over here somewhere. Oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you, Mr. Sniper. I was getting in that cart was a fucking big mistake. Yeah, they're just all behind that dome shield. Oh man, if I had my RPG right now, holy. This city. Gotcha. I mean, I'm just baiting the shit out of these guys. Just let my team get on the cart, and I'll just keep killing people with the Lewis gun. The Lewis gun's far more bouncy than it used to be, that's for sure. You can definitely feel it. It's like you get those, it's like pretty smooth for a little while, and then it just starts going all over the fucking place. Here. Yes, this game was cool. I like how it keeps you moving around the map. I do wish, again, I do think there should be like choke points, like where you have to like stop the cart or maybe capture something. I don't know. Maybe some kind of like barrier that has to like lower before you can move the cart further. I think I got fucking lapped. Oh, nope, not down there. Oh, God, you can't use the barrels in this game. They're just super unreliable. They just, like, do whatever the fuck they want, usually. Yeah, I was trying to throw that barrel to, like, make a little barrier so that, they couldn't push me. There's a light around here. And then he just died instantly. Good job. Yeah, I don't, the invis, like, mid-combat thing, that has to go. You just, like, if you're in, like, a fight, I don't think you should be able to invis at all. Invis should be, like, an out-of-combat sort of thing, where, like, if you can get into cover and maybe escape with it, maybe that would be an acceptable use, but, like, under no circumstances should you be able to just, like, you know what I mean? Just like invis, like mid-fight like that. Like, it's really lame. You just like, you lose track of people. It's just like, it's too hard to see them. Like, it's very difficult to fucking see them. And the sound doesn't really help if it's just like in the middle of the open. You can't spot them, especially on like the night maps. Get a little bit higher up. They're gonna be coming from that direction. We've almost won here. Yeah, this feels really snowbally. It seems really difficult to, really difficult to recover here once you're kind of fucked. Or once like one team kind of establishes strong control of the cart, it seems like, yeah, like really, really tough to kind of like win it back. I don't know. We just stomp those guys. I don't know how this mode plays in Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch in a long, long time. I should buy something else so I have it. No, I'll buy the KS-23. Actually, you know what? I should probably get the little new gadgets. Data reshape. That thing's dumb. I'll get the anti-grav cube. That seems kind of fun. Play another one of these, and then I'll try ranked one more time, and then I'll probably just hop off. Or, well, is anyone playing Hell Let Loose? You know, play a couple rounds of that. There is some Hell Let Loose going on. Fire for Effect, Spear Haas, filling up, Nova Corpse. Maybe I'll play a round or two of Hell Let Loose after this. Yeah, I think they're like, so this game mode doesn't have the natural like choke points that a TF2 payload map would. There needs to be some reason for the cart to stop. Like there needs to be somewhere where a team can like catch their breath, because like it's just like if you're constantly pushing the cart, you're just like trying to chase it the whole time. And it's just like, unless you know the route and where it's going to go, I think it's just like really hard. It just snowballs really fast, right? Especially if your team gets completely wiped. You get that cart so far forward. It often just doesn't feel like a tug of war. It feels more like just one team just kind of steamrolling. I'm gonna go heavy again with the Lewis gun here. Seemed to work out pretty well. Heavies and mediums. A lot of heal beams. The turret. Oh, that's interesting. On the show loadout screen, it only shows 3 of your teammates as loadouts. Doesn't show the 4th. Unless I'm stupid and just missed it. That's possible too. So the platform is over. Yeah. Okay, so I figured that was gonna happen. Those guys immediately pushed us. My team just like went to the cart right away and they're all pretty much dead. Oh, what the? No, don't hit me. What the fuck was that? Is that a mine, I guess? Have been a mine. I don't know what else the fuck that gun. It's weird. I'm trying to get some high ground on these guys. This isn't a great way up though, except for like over here. Yeah, see, it's just like they have the cart, they're just like, we just can't even like get to it. I guess this is just what this game mode is. It's just like a steamroll one way or the other. It's like whoever gets control of the cart first gets that initial like team wipe. They just win. Oh yeah, now we gotta get height. Can't get height. really have a good way to get on the roof except for this area, but this is kind of exposed to these. Got that guy. It's a light. I'm just taking random pot shots at the building. Yeah, I don't know. This game mode just it just seems one way or the other. I don't like, at least the way it's presented in this game. I'm not a big fan of it. It's very, very snowbally. Just kind of like, just haven't been able to do like anything. Oh, damn! He put a shield up at the right time. Off the cart though a little bit. Why? I missed everything on that guy. Down. I think the respawns are like pretty fast. What? I guess I was just hitting the fence the whole time. I feel like I was right on that guy. Oh, there's full teams here, okay. I got trapped back there. So we're, oh, okay, we're down just me, but they have a full team going back to the cart. Oh, never mind. We have one dude back here rezzing me, so then our team's gonna get wiped on the cart because we don't have enough people over there. Still real powerful. Oh, I walked into like the world's tiniest cloud of gas. That was another complaint I had last time I played this game. Is I thought the gas was just a little. I wish there was like an actual like marker as to like here's where you take damage, because it was very nebulous where like you would actually eat damage from. It was never like super clear like where the edge of the gas was and wasn't. So that was kind of a big complaint I had. Sometimes it seemed like you would be like right in a gas cloud, but it's like nope, you're actually totally safe. Even though like the VFX is just like filling up your entire screen. Oh yeah, they're all up on that rooftop over there. Can't hit anything, Jesus. Is this bounce pad still over here? It is not. There's also no way up. Should've just snuck up behind these guys, I guess. Take the lift over here. Call it back down. There's a guy above me now. Yeah, now there's two people above me. I have no way to. Guy's dead. I don't know why you thought you should take the 1v1 with me. 2 down. Oh, that's almost a full team wipe. So that worked out in my favor. There needs to be more bounce pads or something, dude. I literally can't find a way up. I guess I could just take the stairs. Oh, okay, I guess I can't take the stairs. Jesus Christ, man. Let these guys respawn. I think the respawn is shorter. What was that? Yeah.
So, Scott, you surprised to see that get on the platform from time to time.
It's 3 down. There's another. Oh, somebody's just flashbanging me like 17 times. Really doing a whole lot of good. Got you. Heavy is really strong in this one, turns out. What the hell was that? Shoot a rocket at me? What the fuck? Keep following me, buddy. Oh, that guy is angry. Oh man, he's really mad. That dude literally chased me across the map. He is very angry. He chased me across the map. He was throwing shields at me. He was throwing everything at me. I don't know what mega damage does. I remember that, like, I remember seeing this when I used to play, like, the unranked stuff. I don't think it's in ranked. I think it's like you do more damage or something? I really have no idea what the fuck mega damage does. I'm not gonna make it over to those guys. I'm gonna take the fucking stairs again. Anyone in our goddamn team has a bounce pad. I got you, buddy. Got you. There we go. That was actually a pretty good back and forth. It seemed like they really had the, they were winning there right off the bat, but that guy got so fucking pissed at me. That was funny. That one dude just like chased me across the fucking level. I think I killed him a bunch of times. I want to say it was the, it was one of the A guys. No, it's the I'm Avery guy. Yeah. That dude got. I think I've killed him a bunch of times. You can switch classes in that game mode. You can swap to like whatever you want between lives. So I think he swapped to heavy and just like ran me down with an M60. I think I would have won that fight if not for the. He shot me with like a rocket beforehand. It was just like an awkward fight because it was like I couldn't go up to take the fight because he had that bubble shield. I guess I should have thrown my bubble shield down and played around that. I forget that I have the shields most of the time. I'm like a gunfighter. I'm not like keen on a build. I mean, I played Quake for so many years. I'm just not like used to using my abilities. A lot of times I just forget that I have them and I just like fall back on mechanics. I just like don't remember that I have like a shield that I can use. It's just like not something that like, oh yeah, I can use my shield. It's like, no, I'm just gonna shoot this fucking guy until he dies. Like dodges shit, and, you know, the fundamentals. I'm a fundamentals kind of guy. That's why I like, you know, I mean that's why I'm a big fan of Quake. That's why I played Quake for so long. It's like pure fundamentals, movement, shooting. I think it's what a lot of people lack these days in these games. And I think it's why like some of these games are really hard for people to get into, or why like there's such a big skill gap. I think it's just like those fundamental. Like, they can use the skills, so they can get really good at that, but it's just, like, people have such a hard time, like, learning, like, positioning, aiming, movement, etc. Because, like, I guess positioning is something you can learn, and maybe movement to an extent. Aiming is really hard, though. It's just like, I don't know. I've seen people who've played games for like FPS games for like years and years and years, and they still just like don't like get it. They just like don't aim well. It almost feels like something you can do or you can't do, which isn't true. I mean, you should be able to like practice and get better. But I know a lot of people, a surprising number of people who, despite having played FPS games for well over a decade, are not very good. We'll give this like 4 minutes maybe, and then we'll just go play. I kind of want to go play another payload match. Skyway is more fun than Monaco. I just wish there was more bounce pads and like zip lines and stuff. It's really hard to like get up high on that map without, cause like you end up destroying like more of the map, like in the area where the cart is. So there's just like no, like all the zip lines and shit get broken. Pretty fun game mode though. I like it. Granted, I'm just like sitting in the back as heavy, just kind of baiting my teammates. But I had fun. I had a good time. I made that guy very angry. It's honestly, like, I hate to say it, it's kind of a legitimate strategy, just like baiting your whole team like that, because like everyone's like pushing for the objective. You can't have okay. So the key with baiting is that not everyone can be baiting. That's like the thing. That's what sucks. Is there has to be a designated person who's gonna be baiting, and that's why it's a strat that a lot of people don't like, because they don't want to be the person they don't want to be the bait. They want to be the baiter. But it is a really good strategy. If the person who's baiting is actually really like knows what they're doing and can hit their shots, you can get a lot of mileage out of that strategy, because it's like, you know, you can go after. I mean, like the problem is because yeah, it's just like I'm just sitting in the back. Like they can come after me, but then they're not playing the objective, right? And they're like losing time on the cart and shit. So a lot of people are just like, I gotta go for the objective. And then this applies to like any game, not just this one. This is like a thing with TF2 and everything too. It's just like, you know, it's like everyone's kind of fighting over there, and it's like, well, I'm just gonna hang back and start killing people. You know, I don't gotta worry about sitting on the objective and being super vulnerable. I'm gonna get into a nice position. I'm gonna beam people across the map with my, machine gun, my Lewis gun. An actual machine gun. People say machine gun when they're talking about like a, you know, full auto like AR or whatever, you know, full auto SMG, which I guess an SMG is technically like a submachine gun, but whatever. But there's like a proper. I guess the Lewis gun isn't a machine gun either. That's like a light machine gun. Like a proper machine gun would be like a Madus. The fucking like a 50 cal big old machine gun from like World War II or something, or like a Gatling gun. Okay, we gave this 5 minutes. Let's go play another payload match. I guess nobody just plays ranked in this game. I don't know. Just make payload ranked. I don't care. Like if it gets people playing it, just send them in there. Just be like, here you go. Want to play the finals? You're playing payload. It's ranked. Get in there, boys. Hold the platform. Yeah, the destruction aspect is so cool. I just love how it like plows through buildings and stuff. I think that's really like the most interesting part of like that's like the. It's like a really good use of this game's destruction. Like a really good twist on like a classic game mode, making use of like the unlimited destruction that this game has. That's what I really like about it. Because like yeah, this game doesn't like or like the other mode doesn't like it just doesn't feel like the destruction adds much. I know it technically does. I know it's like yeah, you can like yeah, I'm gonna put a bomb beneath the cash out and drop it to the next floor or whatever. I just like not exciting, I think. I don't know. Compared to like the payload is just like plowing through buildings and things are falling down around you. Look at on heavy. Oh, and that guy just immediately goes fucking light the sniper. Oh, cool. That guy switches back to me. We got 2 turrets. Oh, there's a Tron guy. Look at that. Jeff Bridges over there. There's a Tron outfit. Never had a. I think he actually no. He did get like a. He was like in a Tron outfit. He had like that cool like Tron robe in the second movie. Just looking like the fucking Big Lebowski in that one. Where are these guys are already? Yep. Oh my god! Oh, there's another. There's another guy. Of course there is. Always a fucking sniper. Yeah, I don't like this map. I don't think is as fun for this game mode. I don't know why. I guess in general I just don't like this map. Like Korea is my favorite map, and then like Skyway. I haven't played the new map yet. Is there a way up here? I think just take the stairs. Oh, well, the cart's moving anyways, so... I think we full wiped them when they have a quitter. Oh, we're going back this way? Okay. I wish this path was, like, more... I know it looks, like, visually, like, aesthetically very nice to have it be, like, semi-transparent, but I wish it was just solid so you could see where the fuck it is going. Ah, they have this thing over here. Sorry, buddy, I don't think maybe we'll get you up there. All those people getting shit out of the building. These are on top of each other. We need to get out. I think it's because like I think this map has a really flat building. Like, or not flat buildings, but like they're very it's like the height of them are all very even. I think is what's happening. So it's like hard to just get up high and. I just have to go all the way up. Okay. I'm not sure why you thought that was a good idea. For re-engaging like that, but I guess what else are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm doing bad this game. I only have 1 fucking kill. I mean, a decent amount of damage. I just can't fucking. I can't get up high. I gotta take the stairs. I gotta run up the fucking stairs every time. Because like you're constantly moving, so your team doesn't really put like bounce pads down. If they do, they're like on the roof. Alright, there we go. Sniper. Problem. Every time I get up on the roof, this guy just starts fucking teeing off on us. Yeah, it's like every fucking time God, dude. It's very hard to move around this map. Jesus. Yeah, I guess like Skyway just has, so what I was trying to say is I think the buildings on Skyway, like all the buildings on this map are pretty similarly, like the height is around the same, right? There's not a whole lot of height variation. But Skyway has like bigger height variation with its rooftops. Like there's that one really tall one you can get on. There's I don't know, it felt easier to get around on that map. This map is just like I have to take the fucking stairs again. Oh no, here we go. I can take this. Can't bump my head. Gotta watch for the fucking sniper over there. Oh my god, yeah, I know, dude. I know you can play sniper. It's okay, bud. You're still losing. Go upstairs here. Get some light on my cart. Go up a floor higher on these guys. Like that. I think there's one above me somewhere. Lay low a second though. Oh, well, a little slow on that. Just trying to help him. Oh no, I just fucked myself. Oh my god, I fucking hit that platform. The rockets in this game will just catch on anything. There we go. Fuck you, you little shit. Fucking sniper. I have to move. Oh, they're all over there, huh? Oh, they have two snipers. Okay. Yeah, so you kind of just have to stay in the buildings, otherwise you're gonna get hit by these fucking snipers here. Man, we're just really lost control of this. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I know, buddy. Okay. Yeah, see, like the whole like pressing invisibility in combat, that's such fucking dog shit. That needs to be removed. You absolutely should not be pressing it to be able to like just turn invisible in the middle of a fucking firefight. Like, okay, if you want to have players shoot from invisibility, maybe, but like just like mid-fight, just like tee, I'm invisible now. You lost track of me. Now you have to like really. It's so stupid. Because, like, I know, like, I understand that the lights have, like, the dash, and that's, like, I guess, in theory, similar to the dash, the way you have to handle that. But it just, I feel like it's way harder. We absolutely cannot catch this thing. I feel like the respawn should maybe be a little bit longer. Right now it feels like you have to, like... This dude went all the way down in this building. No, buddy, sorry, you're not that good. Oh, can I get into a good spot here? I can, a little bit. Just gotta be on the thing, is that how that works? Give anybody with heal beam is kind of a problem here. Later, idiot. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck, idiot. They just have like pursuing these fucking losers with a sniper. Ridiculous. Fuck off. I don't even care if we lose. I'd rather just kill that guy. I fucking hate snipers so much. Just every game, they're just such losers. You have this cool game with all this movement and everyone's running around. It's like, I just don't understand the mentality. Like, you have a cool game, you have a lot of movement, everyone's running around, shooting stuff, repositioning, you're getting these fun firefights, and this dude's just like, I don't want to participate in any of that. I just want to sit in the back and click on things. Why don't you just go play Name Trainer or something? Go play Kovacs. Go click on little red dots. That's all you want to do is, like, not... If you don't want to, like, be in combat... That was a pretty good comeback for me. I didn't do a lot of damage, but kills-wise, I kind of came back. I was down there for a while. Oh, we should probably another thing, so I have it. I already bought the FAMAS. Grab the new heavy weapon. Alright, let's try one more fucking ranked game. But yeah, just like I don't get the mentality of just like hanging out. Like, I just want to hang in the back. I don't want to participate. Don't want to play the game. It just seems really like stupid. I don't know. I mean, there are certain games where, like, sniping makes more sense, where, like, it's just kind of what you do. Like, I think PUBG is a good example of a sniper's kind of game, where it's just, like, everyone kind of is expected to have, like... Like, I think the frustrating thing is, like, they're just at a range you can't really fight back. I mean, that's, like, that's always been the argument with, like, TF2 Sniper, right? TF2, in recent years, especially, has had a big pushback of people who do not like the sniper class, because he doesn't participate in the game. He's just like 17 miles in the back, and it's just like he's shooting you, but you can't really shoot him because everyone else is like doing this like mid to close range combat thing, and it's just like he's so far away that it's just not like, what are you doing, you know? And I think the sniper in this game kind of feels the same way. It's just like there's some dude like 1,000 miles away. It's not as bad as TF2. I think TF2 is probably the most egregious sniper example, maybe with BattleBit, because of the extreme ranges in BattleBit. But even then, BattleBit, like some of those ARs, you could shoot back at snipers depending on the map and where he's at. TF2, you really cannot get to those snipers in the back. It is the most egregious sniper imaginable. This game, in this game, it kind of feels similar to BattleBits, where it's like, yeah, I can kind of shoot the snipers if they're somewhat in range. I can start poking at them, especially because it's on the light class, so that helps. But it's just like, it's still just really annoying. I don't know. I would much rather there just not be a sniper. Which there really isn't. The sniper rifle is pretty bad in this game. It actually, like, it can't one-shot headshot mediums or heavies, I believe, which is really nice. I actually really appreciate that feature. Otherwise, it would be totally broken and like really, really powerful if it could. So having like that nerf, or having that so like mediums and heavies aren't really affected by it, makes it so that like if you're playing the cash out mode, the sniper is just bad, because it's like even if you shoot a medium, unless you can get a follow-up shot on him or your teammates can finish him off, it's just like he can get away and heal up. I remember I was in a situation once against a sniper. This was like back when the game kind of first came out. We were playing some ranked. The most perfect situation for a sniper. It was on like the Korea rooftop map, and we were like, one team was on a rooftop and we were on another. It was by the hospital area of the map, if you're familiar with the Seoul Korea map at all. They were on the hospital, we were on the other side, opposite of them. Literally the most perfect situation for any sniper. And it just didn't matter. We just, like, they kept taking shots at us, but like we had shields and we had heals, and it was just like he couldn't kill us, and they couldn't break out of there. It was just such a good situation for a sniper, but it just like didn't matter. I think we actually got some kills on them from where we were. But it really was like, wow, a sniper in this game is just bad, like real bad. compared to like anything else. It works more in payload because you have 5 players per team, so you can afford to kind of be a little. I mean, it's also payload's unranked, right? So it's a little more goofy. But yeah, you can kind of afford to, you know, you can afford to like run some stupid shit in payload because you got 5 people on each team. It's like, yeah, if there's a guy just sniping, it's probably not a big deal if he's actually hitting some shots. God damn, this is a long fucking queue. Well, I'll give this a few more minutes, and then if not, I might hop off and then hop back on to some Hell Let Loose. I'll play a little bit of that this morning. It's been a hot minute since I played some HLL. We'll play some of that. Probably just going to be running solo, which is interesting. None of my Hell Let Loose homies are around this morning. Yeah, for a good while there, I've been playing a lot of Hell Let Loose actually off stream. I've just been playing with friends. We've kind of been cultivating a bit of a group around Hell Let Loose of kind of various people that we've been playing with. Had like a little like 4-man, 5-man squad depending on who's around. It's been a lot of fun just having like 4 other people that I can kind of depend on and know that like they're gonna get shit done. The only problem is the rest of my team just kind of falls apart. Nobody plays defense. It's a big shit show. No, I don't want to press that. I'm gonna try and go here. Nope, not that one. This one. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't add like any new specializations. I guess they're kind of waiting on that one. It is a shame that the new weapons kind of suck. I saw one person saying that they should have leaned on the side of the new weapons being overpowered because they're really underpowered. Like they're not that great. They just kind of like are just not good. I don't know. Like I said, I think the FAMAS is probably okay. That seems to be the consensus. It's like, it's fine. The pistol is really bad from what I've heard. The slug shotgun seems like it should be good, but it's like, so it shoots an actual projectile. And one of the big problems is that the APS turret can actually just shut down that shotgun. So it's like, given the amount of APS turrets around, it's kind of risky, especially because people don't tend to destroy them. They just kind of like ignore them because it's like, well, I could still shoot my FCAR, who cares? So it's just like you're just gonna get shut out by some fucking medium player who puts down an APS thing. Just can't use your gun. I know the flamethrower got a buff at some point. I've seen some people running that. It still doesn't seem that great though. Seems okay. Yeah, the weapon balancing in this game is so interesting. I mean, I was kind of saying this earlier, but it seems like weapons are like, there's just the best, and then there's just like everything else is kind of okay to bad. You know, it's like even if you get unless you get like really good with something, and even then it's just sort of like there's always going to be situations where you just can't succeed because another team just knows exactly how to play against you. You know, like flamethrowers or like hammers. You know, there's some people who are like, I just use the hammer, I main the hammer. Which, by the way, maining a weapon is just really weird to me. I feel like if you're not going to play, like, I understand playing the meta, right? You're playing what is best and what is like best for all situations. But if you're not going to play what's best, I almost feel like you should just play variety and just kind of, you know, learn everything. I tend to just play like what's meta because I'd rather just use the best guns than like be in Struggle Town. I mean, I'm already playing with randoms, so that's enough Struggle Town for me. I don't need to also be like, well, I'm going to play with randoms and I'm going to be a sledgehammer main. I'm going to run around with my sledgehammer and knock buildings down. I'm going to knock the enemy team down with this sledgehammer. Just like, nah, I'm good. I'm already dealing with these teammates who don't know up from down. Alright, I'm going to give this 10 minutes and then I'm going to call it. I think I've waited for like 30 something minutes in a queue, in queue in this game, and have not found a rank match. I was able to find 3 like right off the bat, and then nothing. I don't know why. I don't know, like, if my MMR maybe. I mean, I didn't really see like a good breakdown of like if there's MMR or like what's going on in ranked nowadays. I know before like there was a hidden MMR, but it was more based on your it was just queue time. They prioritized fast queue times. That was the problem with matchmaking before. I'm wondering if they just went in the opposite direction now, prioritizing like good games. Which could be bad for me, because I think I did pretty well in the games that I played. Like, those first couple of games, my teammates were pretty booty, and not really doing anything. And then, so maybe that just, and I kind of noticed the enemies were like pretty easy to kill as well. So I wonder if it just like bumped me up to a higher MMR. Yeah, this doesn't tell me anything about the rank system. Let's see what's going on in the Steam community forums here. Oh, there's just a thread. What killed this game? There's still like 20,000 people, but you know what? I can't find a ranked match, so I don't know. Maybe he's right. Maybe it's dead. See, it's always fun to like read through I appreciate the unfilteredness of like the Steam forums, because like so many other places are just like, you know, that's why Overwatch 2 got all those like negative reviews. It's just because it's like you can't do that on like the Blizzard store or the Blizzard forums. You know, everyone's gotta be positive or whatever stupid shit. But here it's just like everyone's just arguing. It's great. I love it. People saying there's cheaters and hackers. I actually haven't ran into any hackers tonight. That was pretty surprising. I used to run into a lot of hackers in this game. I definitely had a hacking problem. Damn. 13 minutes. Did we go for 15? I don't know. It's a good question. It was kind of interesting to see that this game didn't like take off in like a really big way. Like seeing it kind of just plummet. I mean, 20K isn't like a dead game. I think that's unreasonable. I've seen dead games. I've been in the muck and mire of dead FPS games. I know what it's like down there. It is cold and dark and miserable with actual dead games. This is not a dead game, but it's definitely like, I feel like the devs are making a lot of mistakes, and it's kind of leaning more towards the like, I don't know. I feel like they need to consolidate a lot of this. Again, I just think it's really weird that it's like, you now have like almost 3 distinct, like, from what I've noticed before about the finals, what I found interesting, is that when you saw people talk about the finals, like in terms of like the balance, the meta, how the game plays, there's very 2 distinct conversations happening. There are those who are playing quick play with Bankit and Quick Cash, and those who are playing tournament. And I think it's that divide that's really a problem. I think this game really should have consolidated around, like, you know, a couple, like 1, maybe 2 game modes. Like, I don't think, I don't know. Because I think the problem is just, like, I could go probably queue up and get into another, like, power shift mode right now if I wanted to. But there's no, like, I've been in queue for 15 minutes for ranked, and I'm probably just never going to find a ranked match. I don't think there's enough people playing ranked at all, and that seemed to be a problem before. Is I think like between how unbalanced ranked was, like with the prioritized queue times, and like I also think there's that big wall of like 50 games is really rough to get into. Like I know most of my friends haven't even like the ones when we were playing this game when it first came out, when we were playing a whole bunch, like none of them I don't think ever made it. Like I grinded for a whole day. I think it was like I played for like 4 hours, and I got like 20 games done, 25 games done. So it's like a fucking like 10-hour grind or something if you're just like plowing through games. Maybe it's less if you're with like a dedicated group who can instantly just cap both boxes. Because I was just playing with randos in like Quick Cash, just trying to get the game over with as fast as possible. Even if that meant just like doing nothing and losing. But it's a pretty big grind. Even 50 games now, you know, is still quite a lot of games. And I understand why they want that barrier to entry, but I think the problem is going from quick play to ranked tournament is a big leap. I mean, even going from like quick play to regular tournament, I really don't think Quick Cash should exist. I think Bankit is fine because it's something different, but I really do think the default game mode should be tournament in this game. It should be there front and center. Your first match should be a tournament. The whole game is like built around this, like, you know, the theming of this game is that you're in some sort of like futuristic like game tournament. You know, like some American Gladiators shit. You know, it's like a game show almost. So I really don't like the fact that the tournament mode and consequently the ranked tournament mode are kind of off to the side, and they're their own thing. I think the majority of players spend their time over here. And that's why I've been in queue for 17 minutes now, is I don't think anyone's fucking playing this shit. I almost think Quick Cash just shouldn't... Yeah, just like Quick Cash should just be replaced by Tournament. And then you can have Bankit for like the warm-up kind of for fun mode, because it's more based around kills. And then you can have Power Shift too as something like totally different. But yeah, having like tournaments be separate from like the quick play, I think just creates this divide in the player base. And you can see that, because it's like when people discuss this game, the discussion is very split. People are like I remember when people were talking about how like OP lights were, and I was like, dude, what are you talking? Like, you just read that and you're like, what are you talking about? Like, lights are terrible. They melt in like 2 seconds. They can't do anything. And then you realize, oh, this guy just plays quick play all day. He's never touched ranked. And then it's the same thing where it's like you see people complaining about a certain thing in ranked, and that's not really happening in quick play, so on and so forth. And it's just like you can see already that split discussion. And I think that's really like Games just kind of can't be that way now. You kind of have to funnel players down a certain path. It isn't like the days of like Quake 3 where you have like 1,000 game modes, right? Quake 3 has like CTF, TDM, Clan Arena, Free For All, Duel, Freeze Tag, Instagib, CTF, Domination, Red Rover, fucking Infection. There's like 1,000 game modes in Quake Live. And Quake 3 had a shitload of game modes too, I'm sure. You know, plus whatever was in mods. Oh yeah, there's like Huni mode and weird shit like that in CPM, like midair mode. Just so many game modes to play, and I don't think you can really have that anymore. I think like the general audience needs to be funneled into like a certain couple very particular lanes, so that the game, you know, can kind of thrive regardless of player count. If you start to spread everyone out too much. I guess they congregate in the areas that are like the easiest game modes, right? And what they find most fun. Personally, I hate Quick Cache. I think Quick Cache is just bad. I think having 3 teams fight over 1 vault is just messy and not very fun. Alright. I've been in queue for 20 minutes. So yeah, I guess I'll give some final thoughts here. I don't know if I'm going to keep playing this. I might try again a different day, but I don't think anyone's playing ranked in this game, and to be honest, I don't really like care for the payload mode that much. I'll probably play it with some friends because it's just like, yeah, whatever, let's fuck around in the finals for a little bit. But like, as far as like putting actual time in, like I can't even put the time in because there's nobody playing. Like I can't even find a ranked game. I found 2 ranked games earlier, and now it just like doesn't. I mean, I could maybe try restarting the game. I'm not sure if that would work, but I just waited in a 20-minute queue and it didn't give me anything. And I waited in a 10-minute queue before that and like a 14-minute queue before that. So I've spent like almost an hour just queuing here. And I gotta stop. This guy kind of looks like an SAS guy. They should have gave him an MP5. It's very similar to those 1970s SAS outfits when they raided that one embassy. I think it was the Palestinian embassy. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Some interesting changes to the finals. I think the payload mode is okay. I think it has some issues, though. Particularly, I don't think it has those natural choke points that traditional payload has, where you need a reason for the payload to stop. But in this mode, sometimes it feels like you're just constantly running after the cart and trying to just like catch up to the fight. I think that's my biggest issue with the mode. But otherwise, it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. I like it. I think that like maybe it probably wouldn't be the best mode if people were taking it seriously. I do think it would run into a lot of problems with like APS turrets and people really hunkering down on the cart and stuff. I guess maybe Glitch Grenade would solve that. I don't know. I would be curious to see at least what a sweaty try-hard... oh yeah, I should look. I wanted to see private match. Crossplay needs to be enabled to create... Okay, well, I'm not doing that. Whatever. Yeah, so maybe like I would be curious to see like what a sweaty version of that game mode would look like. Just to like out of curiosity. Like I wonder what weapons people would like use and strategies would become most prevalent. Like what the team comps would be. But just as a for fun mode, I think it's alright. Not bad. It's cool to see the cart like smash through buildings. Other changes, all the new stuff kind of sucks. I don't think it's very good. The weapons are bad. The gadgets, the data reshaper, I didn't even talk about that. That thing is terrible. It just turns objects into random other objects. Just like, who cares? The anti-gravity cube seems gimmicky. The gateway actually seems pretty cool. I'll say that. I actually like that. I'm surprised they didn't give that to medium, because it seems like they're giving him all the movement stuff with like the bounce pads and the zip lines. I actually would have preferred them to give that to medium if they're gonna make medium like the movement utility guy, but I don't, maybe they want to spread it out. I don't know. It is nice though having like more movement utility in the game. What else? They got rid of recon senses. That was a good change. Dematerializer seems okay. It's nice that light has some way to interact with the destruction. Because currently light just, you don't have any, I mean, you have like explosive mines, but like you don't have like a breaching charge or the C4 or whatever, right? So you have like no real way to just like blow through walls. So I think the dematerializer is pretty cool. Maybe not as good as the heal beam though. I think the heal beam is probably still just top tier. Being able to heal your teammates is huge. And then I think Invis is pretty annoying because there's no recon senses to counter Invis anymore. And there's no counter to an invisible player. They're just invisible. I mean, the counter is that they're light and they have no health, so you just have to be fast about killing them, I guess. And they just get like the free first hit on you because you can't fucking see them. I think they probably need to nerf that at some point, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, I guess that's gonna be it for me for this game. Maybe I'll come back and try another night. Maybe tonight was just bad. I don't know. It said there's like 25,000 people on, but apparently they're not playing. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. GG's.